I guess what's done in the dark really does come to light because apparently the watches and the chains, the jewelry that was being looked at for the YSL trial is apparently quote unquote stolen by the state or mishandled by the state. We've actually getting the truth about this right now. So buckle your seatbelts. Let's get straight into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. But if you don't understand what I'm talking about, originally when YSL Young Thug called his RICO case, he got his home raided, and of course all of his chains, jewelry, cars, everything was seized. Now he did get most of his things back, but he was missing some watches, he was missing some chains, as you can see in the discovery right here.
The home of Jeffrey Williams.
And where in the home are you?
Should be the master bedroom, closet leading to the bathroom.
And in the video that you watched, which I'm not publishing, again, because it has your image on it.
Correct.
What are you doing at that point in the video?
We're inventorying the jewelry and items that are in the home.
Okay. And is this image that is taken that's part of your inventorying procedure in the home? Is that correct?
It's a documentation procedure, yes.
Okay. And do you recognize what you're holding in your hand in this still image?
I do.
And what are you holding in your hand?
A watch of some sort.
Okay. Do you know if do you recognize that as a Richard Mille watch?
I guess, yes.
And that's a pink watch, correct?
It's pink and either pink and light pink or pink and white, yes.
It's a pink band, correct?
Correct.
And it has a white ceramic, I'll call it the body of the watch.
White, or, yeah, I guess it's white if you say so, yes.
Okay. After you took this image and you did this inventorying process, where did the watch go after this?
If you watch the video in its entirety, we're inventorying everything in the closet. There's a bunch of small boxes everywhere. So if you watch the video in its entirety, you take it and the watch is photographed like this, box is closed, it's taken and put up on the shelf in the upper left-hand corner, and the inventorying continues. And then jewelry starts getting packed up and getting ready for the evidence team to come and take it down to property.
Okay. Since November the 4th of this year, have you spoken to the state about this particular watch, the pink watch with the white band that I've been calling the Richard Mille or Richard Mille watch?
To the state, no, but I've seen the, like, Twitter coverage of it going missing or whatever you want to.
Maybe.
Well, no. I mean, there's a camera in here. They know that it's being live streamed. You just are not supposed to be watching it.
Oh.
And you asked that in the evidence. So
Well,
just keep moving.
I wasn't watching the trial, but my name.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just keep moving.
Okay.
Unless you need to approach about something else.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So tell me, and I'd like to know about this. Tell me in the whatever coverage you saw, what did you learn about this watch that came up in this trial?
Sustained. Well, yeah, sustained.
Okay. So after this watch was inventoried and you left it for, I'm sorry, who did you say takes the watch after the inventorying process?
Okay. So if you watch the video in its entirety.
Which I can't show here, but
right.
Go ahead.
But if you watched it, like I watched it, the watch gets boxed back up and placed up on the shelf, and it gets left there by the team as as an accident. It was left there. The home was then turned over to Mr. Williams Sr. and Mr. Garfield Lamond to take possession of the home.
And is it the normal process when you're taking jewelry from the home or high-valued goods that you leave behind a $500,000 watch on a shelf?
First, I don't know the value of it. Second of all, like I said, there were numerous jewelry boxes. It was, if you watch the video, everybody in there had on body cameras. I made sure I was on camera at all times. There's cameras throughout the home. So you would be able to see if one of us removed a watch, the box remained in the closet. And like I said, the home was turned over to Mr. Williams Sr. and Mr. Garfield Lamond, who were the two people on scene that took custody of the home for Mr. Williams.
Okay, can we go back to my question?
Sure.
Sure. Is it the normal procedure to leave high-valued items behind when you're doing a search and then a seizure pursuant to a warrant?
Objection, Your Honor. That wasn't answered.
It wasn't answered, Your Honor.
Overruled.
I don't know if there's necessarily a procedure on what you take or what you don't. Like I said, it got left behind. There were other things, like other items of evidence that I had asked to be taken, such as photographs and artwork that had relevance to this case that were left behind by the evidence team. It was quite a big operation. There was a hostile crowd gathering at the bottom of the driveway, so we were trying to...
After Young Thug got freed, it was a big discussion on where was his jewelry, who's gonna get his jewelry, where's his jewelry at, and no one really knew the answer. But that was until his sister actually went on Instagram Live and exposed the business and dropped how she felt about everything, and dropped actually where his watches might be and how everything played out once Young Thug got locked up, as you can see right here.
First stole watches from Thug and gonna left for night after stole out of Dolly purse.
We gonna move on. Jay, do better next time. But we been telling you about all these bitch ass niggas. All of them. Cause soon you tell them no one time, or you pull out one time, or you tell them to get out your car one time, or you tell them to take off your necklace one time. They ain't finna do them and call they mama, call they girls, call anybody in their family. Hey, this nigga Thug tripping. This nigga Thug this and that. You know how many shit I done stole from my brother? You know how much stole they done stole from my brother? They stole so much. When my brother was just in jail, when he first got locked up, he had 5 watches that were missing. One of them was like a glass watch. One of them was like a glass watch. Why y'all stealing his stuff when all you can do is just ask? Y'all nigga be around this shit like, and y'all stealing shit like that like y'all ain't gonna never be around no more. You know why they did it? Because they knew that they was some foul ass people. Like, they knew that they was so fucking foul to like, I'm finna just get what I can get now. I'm finna just get what I can get now. Cause shit, this shit might not be here tomorrow. And that's why I don't text my brother phone. I don't say that to him. Do whatever you want to do, bro. But just don't goddamn violate your probation. Other than that, do what you want to do. Nobody care about that. Nobody know how you feel. Nobody know that you been taking care of people. Way before people even jumped off the porch. When me and Dora was dropping people off and taking people home. When we was at the studio on billboards. Then before drip season and all that shit came out, niggas didn't even have rides. Me and Dora were putting them in our car, taking them home, going to pick them up, going to get food. Like, nobody even know about that part because we don't say shit about it. Like, because it's nothing. We thought that shit was genuine. And then throughout the years, I see, y'all, and this some for real shit, y'all. And Gunna don't owe me nothing. But let me just tell you how fucked up it is. That nigga ain't never bought me and Dora shit. My brother done went about the mama, the daddy, the cousins, the uncles, the ancestors. My brother done cashed out.
Thug Big Sister says she's only cool with YSL members Weezy London Unthrak and Luke.
Them the only 3 people that checked on me, that called me, just to see about my mental, just to check on me throughout the whole 2.5 years. Don't say, oh, I was checking on you, darling, oh, I was doing this and that, because you talk to me like 1 or 2 times. I'm talking about the 2.5 years. Might be very mindful that when my brother first got locked up, he used to call my phone, and then I'm wondering, like, why the hell you don't call me no more? Why you don't call me no more, bro? Until I found out, oh, he trying to not call me and talk to me because these folk got me on the witness list. And then you got this fake ass allegedly baby mama on Twitter doing a whole rant and these little blogs going along with this shit to my, oh, this the 7th baby. Oh, that's why she gotta go testify against her brother. Oh, the DA got her on the witness list. Bitch, you don't know nothing about me. You don't know nothing about me. Y'all ain't heard about that girl. Y'all ain't heard about that girl ever since the jug got out of jail. But everybody's on the internet. All the sisters. Why sisters be always acting like they fucking they brother? Why sisters be always acting like they fucking they brother? Like, girl, stay in your business, girl. You don't know who he sleep with. Girl, you don't know who, if that his baby or not. Bitch, I know that one ain't. Clock it. Clock it. Like I said, I don't fuck with nobody.
Now, I'm just going to drop my 2 cents on everything about how I feel. I honestly feel like Young Thug did get slimed out by a lot of people that was saying that were there for him, a lot of people that said that was his family. But at the same time, Young Thug was sliming people out because the things you were doing to Woody and the things you were doing to people around you, you weren't having everyone's best interest at heart. There's no way you can tell me you have a shooter whose main job is to shoot people for you, but you have his best interest at heart. You don't have his best interest at heart because his job description literally does not have his best interest at heart as your best interest. So I believe you get slimed out, but I also don't think it was cool for y'all to steal those watches just because y'all thought Thug was gonna do 100 years. You should have at least tried to ride it out, at least tried to ride the wave, knowing Thug can still help from prison, knowing Thug can put you on from jail, knowing he can still give you connections from jail. And I honestly feel like some things shouldn't be brought to the internet too. So for his sister to be coming on here spilling all the beans about what happened and where his jewelry really might be, I feel like that's not her place to tell. If Thug doesn't want to come out and do that, I feel like that's on him. But you shouldn't be telling his business because now you're putting him name back in the limelight for things that aren't good and things that shouldn't be talked about right now, especially with him being on parole, having open court, well, not open court, but open parole case that he could get revoked if something goes wrong or so the wrong thing is mentioned. So I do think she needs to be quiet, but at the end of the day, he's slimy, you're gonna get slimed out, and that's what Thug gets for all the things, activities he's doing. I don't condone gang activity, don't condone street life, but you're in the streets, things like this are gonna happen. Everyone isn't loyal. You had too many people around you in the first place. When you did that $1 million worth of game interview with Wallow and Gilly, you could see there was too many people in there that were not really doing anything, just around just to be around. And YSL was a big collective at that point in time, but it's over now. You need to rebrand, you need to get your life together, because right now what you're doing, Young Thug, can't admit that I like it. Just beefing with Gunna, just the things that you're saying about him on these songs, and not saying you don't like rats, and I think you need to grow up. I think you need to mend things with Gunna, and I think we need some more music from you, Gunna, Pluto, Future, in the future. You dig what I'm saying? No pun intended. But let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about everything, and I'll get right with you in the next video. You know, I'm dropping like 2-3 a day.